Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. If it's your first time here, then hey, welcome to the channel. We are looking at a brand new beta core that's available for the MiSTer and the Analogue Pocket, and this time it is Pac-Land. The core is known as JT Pac-Land. The developer behind this core is Hei-Long and his team. And guys, JT Hei-Long does it again. He just keeps bringing those arcade classics. It doesn't matter what era of arcade gaming you are from, Hei-Long has something for everybody. Now, this isn't my jam. I have played it a little bit. I can see the charm in there, but I never played this in the arcade. But heck, I've got so many friends that absolutely love this game. In fact, two very close friends of mine, Big Al and Terminator 2K2, especially Terminator 2K2. He played this game. It was in his local chippy. Sorry for my buddies that aren't from like the UK. A chippy is a place, a chip shop where you sell fried potatoes along with fishes, saveloys and chips. And it was a place where we used to play arcade games. Often when we were young and we didn't have arcades near us, we'd have a good old chippy near us with an arcade machine, and it doesn't matter what game was in there, we would become addicted to it. My local chippy had RoboCop and Cabal in there. Those are the games that I most remember. But yeah, other ones in there had Pac-Land. Now, Pac-Land was released by Namco in 1984, initially based on a different project called Lun Lun Climber. Later integrated elements from Pac-Man cartoon via a contract with Hanna-Barbera, right? Remember Hanna-Barbera? If you ever watched those Tom and Jerry cartoons, you always got that Hanna-Barbera. They made classic cartoons, and that was super good to see that elements of that were actually implemented. So Pac-Man's mission, what is his mission? Well, deliver lost fairies to Fairyland. Guys, this game has the Pac-Man charm, and some even say that the original Mario Brothers on the NES was based on this. But I'm going to talk something a little bit funny here, right? Now, a little bit about the Pac-Man game. Now, you know, we've got like violence in games. People are like, hey man, you can't play the game Manhunt because it turns you into violent psychopaths, and you know, you can't play GTA, you're going to turn into a murderer. Well, you know what? I played Pac-Man a little bit as a kid, and many other people did. And I have to say it had an influence on me, because I played Pac-Man, and in my late teens and early 20s, I definitely found myself in a dark room, popping magical pills, having visions of ghosts, and listening to strange electronic music. I mean, I'm out of that phase, but was Pac-Man responsible? I'm not exactly sure. But hey, you know what? If we're gonna blame video games, Pac-Man turned me into a DJ and a pill-popping junkhead. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about the controls now. So the controls for this, the arcade cabinet, which I have never ever seen, by the way, so this is me just researching stuff, it didn't actually have a joystick. It had 3 buttons, right? It had a button to move left and a button to move right, and a jump button. If you wanted to run, you would double tap, or from what I understand, smash the button, but then you would hold the button to kind of keep that momentum. There's like a little like a jumping board in here, and when you go in there, I was spamming jump, but you need to spam up and jump as well. So there's a particular way to control this game, and naturally you figure this out through trial and error. You can't brute force your way through this game. In order to complete it, you need to do it with 1 credit, because when you die, it doesn't let you continue. You need to start from the beginning. However, you can You can select out of 5 different starting points, which takes you to different rounds within the game. Naturally, when you play it first, start at round 1 and try and make your way through. Then you can do 2, 3, 4 and 5, and they do get a little bit more difficult. Now, this game does have hidden items and Easter eggs. The blue helmet protects from falling enemies. Push fire extinguisher to the left, right? So that's how you kind of get them. You see a fire extinguisher somewhere, push it to the left and get that warp. Finish round 1 with 10,000 plus points and no mistakes to warp to trip 3. Invincibility. Push short cactus in the opposite direction in round 3. Balloon. Jump over long cactus, return and push its base to reveal 6 balloons. One is worth 7,650 points. There you go. And there's some name Easter eggs in here. So enter any of the following names at the high score screen, trigger flashing effects red and yellow for 12.8 seconds. And the names are Kissy, like Kissy Kissy, the kiss your mummy gives you when you go to work or school, depending on your age. So that's Kissy. Then you've got Yuri like from, you know, King of Fighters, Yuri, Yury. Then you got Negi, which is Negie, and then S#, wow, TOU. Yeah, so those are the names that you can put in. Now, I want to say, so with this core, hopefully we will be getting some other games. Now, the other games in here, we've got a game here that's known as Baraduke Alien Sector. I'm not sure if we've got this game. I've definitely played this game. Maybe I've played it on emulation. Maybe this is out already. Honestly, I can't remember. And I can't keep up with all the calls that are out there. Sometimes my memory does get the better of me and I forget. But I kind of feel like we've got Baraduke. But Baraduke is on this hardware. Maybe this is on some different hardware as well. Or maybe there's a different version. Then we've got a game called Dragon Buster. And that looks interesting. The one that I am most interested in is this game here called Metro Coast. Love the soundtrack for this. Used to play it on the Atari ST around my uncle's house. Then a friend of mine, he managed to buy the arcade machine for £50 and he put it up in his bedroom, and he thought when his friends would come around and he would charge them like 10 or 20p a go, he would actually make the money for the arcade machine. Unfortunately for him, his mother done night shift, so his friends were never allowed during the day. He only went around there once or twice and played it, so he got like 10 or 20p, and I think he actually ended up selling the arcade machine. And then naturally we've got Pac-Land, the game that we're looking at here. Then we've got Sky Kid, not Sky Kid Deluxe, the original Sky Kid. Sky Kid Deluxe is on the Rolling Thunder hardware. Sky Kid is on the JT Pac-Man hardware. Now, in order to get access to this core, guys, you do need a Patreon subscription to Hatego, which gets you access to beta cores. You can try them, you can test them, and once they're ready and good enough to go out to the public, they go out to the public. I always encourage people to support Hatego because I do. I like supporting FPGA core development, and I know my funds go towards bringing us all games. I understand not everyone's in a financial position to do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just wait for the public release once we all test it out for you. But guys, Pac-Land is a smashing game. Not something I played in the arcade. I wish if I had more love for this. I don't have the love for it, but I always appreciate different people have different experiences in the arcade. There's some people that are really frothing at the mouth at this. One of my friends just woke up. He's like, what? I'll go sleep for a few hours, take a nap, and all of a sudden Pac-Land is out. So I know many people are happy because this is a core or a game. Whenever I do a video like, hey, what cores do you want to see? What games would you like to see? Pac-Land always comes up. So to all those people that hold this game in high regard and think this game is special, well, you have got your moment. Go enjoy, have a fantastic weekend. In the UK here, we have got a long bank holiday weekend. I thought, great, I'm going to play some games and do some stuff, but guess what? The wife has got other stuff in mind. I've got to serve her and do things like that. The things we do for families, man. Who misses the single life where all we did was play video games, eat stuff, and just hang out with MJ? Anyway, guys, here, have a cracking weekend. Be awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.